रक्षक श्रीधर गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति सारंग गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति मयूख भागवत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति हृदय वनदेव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति हृदय वनदेव गोस्वामी महाराज तब स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति आलोक परमंश महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्त आलोक परमंश महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्त आलोक परमंश महाराज जी नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति विलास तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति हृदय भक्ति विचार जादव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति प्रदीप तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति प्रदीप तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति प्रदीप तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरु श्री शिल भक्ति विवेक भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति विवेक भारती गोस्वामी नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति विवेक भारती नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरु श्री शिल भक्ति संबंध पर्वत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति स्वरूप सिद्धांति गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरु श्री शिल भक्ति श्री शिल भक्ति स्वरूप सिद्धांत गोस्वामी नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न श्री शिल सदानंद स्वामी जी की जय। नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल सदानंद स्वामी नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न श्री शिल भक्ति गौरव वैखानस गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति सारंग गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति श्री शिल भक्ति गौरव वैखानस गोस्वामी नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न श्री शिल भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज जी नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति भूदेव शौति गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति भूदेव शौति गोस्वामी नित्यानंद भक्ति कुसुम समन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल ओम नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति कुसुम समन गोस्वामी भक्ति कमल भूषण गोस्वामी महाराज नित्यानंद श्री शिल भक्ति कुमुद संत गोस्वामी महाराज स्वाभिन्न श्री शिल भक्ति शोध अश्विन गोस्वामी नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न श्री शिल भक्ति शो भक्ति वैभवपुरी गोस्वामी महाराज जी के जय। महाराज की भक्ति सपाश शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी भोपाल की जय। मोदी शिक्षा गुरु नित्यानंद श्री शिल भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज जी के नित्यानंद मोदी शिक्षा गुरु श्री शिल भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। मोदी शिक्षा गुरु नित्यानंद श्री शिल भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज नित्यानंद स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति वैभवपुरी गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। भक्ति वैभव पूरी गोस्वामी महाराज जी के मतलब उस सपार शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत मंदिर शिक्षा शिला भक्ति भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज मतलब उस अभिन्न गुरुवा शिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी के मतलब उस भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की मतलब उस मदीय शिक्षा शिला भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी मतलब उस मदीय शिक्षा शिला भक्ति विस्तार विष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज सपार शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय परमहंस आचार्य श्री गौर किशोरदास बाबा जी महाराज की जय जय श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्ति ठाकुर की जय वैष्णव सर्वमस्तु जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय गौरी बेंद्र जी बौद्ध विद्यास विश्वनाथ जी बुद्ध वृंदावन दास कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी जी की समानंद श्रीनिवास चरण गोविंद ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी गौरद गोस्वामी भक्ति शिवान से जगदानंद कुंडली विद्यानिधि नमाचार्य हरिदास जय सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्टदास सुगुण सर्वस्वी राय रमन सर्वनोदय अंतरंग भक्तन गोपाल गुरु पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जगन्नाथ प्रदेश सुभद्रा सुदर्शन चक्र जी की जय गंभीरामंदी गुंडीचा मंदिर हरिदास चक्र समाधि मंदिर की जय सिद्ध टोड़ा गोविनाथ खिरचरा गोविनाथ की जय नीलमाधव जी के शिला बहुपादा नीलमाधव शिला बहुपादा विवाह श्री की जय श्री श्री मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम की जय गंगा जी की जमुना जी की सरस्वती जी की जय भक्ति देवी विंध्या देवी की जय नित्य राशस्वरी शिवा संगम की जय अद्वैत भवन की है मुरारी गुप्त शिवाट की है नंदनाचार्य भवन चंद्रशेखर राज गौतम सीधारंग शिवासंगम जोगवीर शिव मंदिर श्रीमान महाप्रभु स्तरी के तत्वस्थ सवित विग्रहगण की है आकार मठ चैतन्य मठ की है चैतन्य मठ सवित विग्रहगण की है नित्य राशस्व शिवासंगम सेवित विग्रहगण की है नित्य राशस्व सेवित विग्रहगण की है ईश्वर दानुष गुरुपाद पद मूल समाधि मंदिर की है गुरुपाद पद्म प्रतिष्ठित श्री गोपीनाथ गौरी मठ तत्व सेवित राधा गोपीनाथ गौर गाधा गुरु सिंह लक्ष्मण सिंह जगन्नाथ जी गोपेश्वर महादेव जी गौतम कानून जी गौतमोत्सव सुरभिकुंज सुरभिदेवी इंद्र महाराज जी गौतमोत्सव सानंद सुखदा कुंज जी के श्री सच्चानंद भक्तमय ठाकुर भजन कुटी की श्री ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की है ठाकुर सेवा कृष्णदास बाबाजी महाराज तदीय समाधि मंदिर की है दाय जय श्री ठाकुर प्रतिष्ठित गौर गाधा विग्रह जी की है श्री गौर किशोरदास बाबाजी महाराज भजन कुटी की नंदीश्वर गौर किशोर बाबाजी महाराज नंदीश्वर महादेव की बिंदादेवी की है नंदियाक्षी बिंदादेवी जहाँ हरिहर के तो हरिहर भगवान के सुवर्ण से सुवर्ण विहारी हरि की जय सुवर्ण विहारी हरि की जय सुवर्ण विहारी हरि की हंसवान जी के पंचानन तोला जी के सर्वगुण विनाशन का भक्तिविन विनाशनकारी भक्तविन विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंहदेव भगवान की है नृसिंहदेव भगवान के प्रहलाद महाराज की है सपार्षद प्रहलाद में सपार्षद नृसिंहदेव भगवान की है सपार्षद प्रहलाद माँ सपार्षद प्रहलाद माँ सपार्षद नृसिंहदेव जय जय सवास नृसिंह सवास जय जय समग्र मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम के दास बनाते वृंदावन धाम की है श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन में कम जल प्रसना की नयन सर अभन सर मान सर पवन सर कुसुम सर चंद्र सर गोविंद कुंड मानस गंगा जी की दान घाटी जी के हरिदेव जी महाराज जी गोपेश्वर महादेव बुद्धेश्वर महादेव चकलेश्वर महादेव नंदेश्वर महादेव कामेश्वर महादेव दाज महाराधा गोविंद गान नित्यानंद रासस्तरी वंशीवर धीर स्वामी जी की है बस्तन घाट कलियत हो गया शिवाकुंड निकुंज वन निधु वन जी की राधा सन सुधा रमन राधा वल्लभ राधा वल्लभ राजी राधा दामोदर राजी श्री श्री राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधा मदन मोहन जी की 84 मोहनलाल जी की श्रीमद भागवत जी महापुराण जी की गौड़ी शंकर जी की बिंदा देवी पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णव बिंद की सत्यमंडली मातृमंडली जी के अनंत करे वैष्णव बिंद की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की हरिनाम बृहद से बृहद भागवतामृत की जय श्री सनातन गोस्वामी पाद जी की चतुर्मास चतुर्थ अनंत करी वैष्णव बिंद की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की हरिनाम प्रभु की जय अनंत करी वैष्णव बिंद गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। Bande Guru Padadandam Bhaktabindu Samanitam Sri Chaitanya Prabhum Bande Nityananda Sahoditam Sri Nandanandanam Bande Radhika Charanodayam Gopijano Samayuktam Bindavanam Manoharam Vanchakalpataruvasya Kipasindhu Bhavacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Mukhaṁ Karoti Vācālaṁ Pangum Langhetagirim Yat Kipatamahanga Vande Paramanandamādhavam Vindāvai Tulsidev Vai Piya Vai Kesavasya Krishna Bhakti Pade Devi Sattvatvai Namo Namah Narayana Namaskritta Naram Chaiva Narottamam Deving Saraswating Vyasam Tato Jayo Mudire Sankirtane Krishna Kathopadeshi Gauriya Patrasya Prakasanecha Sadhanurakta Guru Bhakti Yukta Bhakti Pramodaksha Jagod Varuna Dhyam Sada Paribhavagnam Avishtuduham Tethaspadam Siva Viranjanatam Saranyam Vetatiham Panodapal Bhavadiputam Bande Mahapurusate Charana Yat Pada Pallavanaka Chandamani Chataya Vispurajita kimapi kapavadu swadarshi Purnanuragra sasagra saramurti Saradhika mai kadam kipam karoshi Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Binda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Binda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Ajanulambita bhujau kanaka vadatu Sankirtanaikavitaro kamala yataksha Vishambaro dijavaro jugadharmapalo Bande jagat priyakaro karuna bhutaro Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Namami Gange Tava Pad Pankajam Surasurair Bandito Dibbarubam Bhuktin cha muktin cha dada sinitam Bhavanurupena sada naranam Ganga tarangaramaniya jata kalapam Gauri nirantara vibhushi tvam bhagam Narayano priyamanangumada puharam Varanasi Purapati Bhajavishanatham Vagisajusho Vadane Lakshmi Yasya Chavaksashi Yasyaste De Sambhid Tvam Nishingamaham Bhaji Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Bhiddate Hridayaganthi Chidante Sarva Sansaya Khiyante chasya karmani drishtanevatmamishvare bhiddate hridayaganthi schidante sarva sansaya Khiyante chasya karmani drishtamevatmanishvare Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, Paramahansa Jagadguru told, if we are going to give whole life to fight with Mayadevi, then what is the utility of our bhajan? If our whole life is spent in fighting with Maya, then what is the utility of your bhajan? What is the utility of your bhajan? Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, Paramahansa Jagadguru said that if we are going to spend all our life only fighting with Maya, then when we can start bhajan? When we can start bhajan? To fight with Maya is not a big issue, many times I told. Prabhupada further speaking, if we are busy to achieve mukti, what you can do? If we are busy with mukti, okay, after mukti what you can do? The most basic conception of mukti is to grow out of maya. I mean the influence of three modes of nature. It's called general conception of mukti. But at the special conception of mukti, as per Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, what is the conception of mukti? Muktir hitva annatha rupam, muktir hitva annatha rupam, sarupena vavasthiti mukti. Muktir hitva annatha rupam, sarupena vavasthiti mukti. It is the actual conception of mukti. Anyway, Prabhupada speaking, even after achieving mukti, okay, we are mukta, then what is our target? What is our target? After mukti, what we like to do? After mukti, if we are not busy with seva, then what is the utility of that mukti? After achieving mukti, I mean going out of the influence of three modes of nature. Well, very good. After that, what is our proposal? What is our desire? Because after mukti, if we are not busy with seva, then again we can fall down. Again we can fall down. So after mukti, what we want to get, that is the most vital thing. After mukti, if we are not busy with seva, then what is the utility? But the general conception of mukti, I mean Mayavadi, there is no question of any seva. There is no question of any seva. That's why I told yesterday, the demigod speaking, praying in front of Devaki Ma in the jail of Kamsa. Krishna is supposed to come. Garbhostuti, it is called Garbhostuti, prayer, but it is a prayer indicating the prayer for Krishna. Externally Krishna is not there. Arujya krichena param je anya aravindaksha vimukta manyaha Tayyasta bhavat abhishuddha buddhayo. Try to realize this point. Je arvinda aksha vimukta maninaha tayyasta bhavat abhishuddha buddhayo. Arujya krichena param padam tataha. Arujya krichena param padam tataha patati adho anadrita jishmat angrayo. By ignoring your order, by ignoring your seva of the eternally present lotus feet, they again fall down. So Brahmaloy means to submerge with Brahma, is called. Prabhupada speaking, bhakti or mukti, enjoyment, I mean bhakti or mukti cannot be the ultimate goal of jiva. Bhakti or mukti both can never be the ultimate target of jiva. Because eternally jiva is Bhagavad Seva. Eternally identity of jiva is Krishna Sarupa, Jiva Sarupa Krishna Nitya Das. So, bhakti seva must be the target of jiva. Mukti is just the opposite portion, like North Pole and South Pole. Mukti is just the opposite side of bhakti. Mukti, you don't understand what I mean to say. Mukti is just another side of bhukti. Follow. Mukti, foolish people, they are giving honor to mukti, but mukti is nothing, Papa speaking. It is another phase. Mukti is another phase of bhukti. If you ask why, mukti is another phase of bhukti. Why? Because there is no question of any seva. There is no question of any seva. So your mukti is one kind of enjoyment. I like to get mukti. Is one kind of enjoyment. What you can do with mukti? Like Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, Ravan, Kumbhakarno, they are doing tapasya. Big tapasya. Big tapasya they are doing. What is their target? But they are doing austerity and penances right now. Right now they like to do austerity and penances, but their ultimate goal what? They like to get more and more enjoyment. They like to get control over whole world. That is their target. So at present their austerity and penances, what is the utility of that austerity and penances? That is why Mahaprabhu wanted to chide, not chide, actually he wanted to teach us by chiding. That is why Mahaprabhu wanted to teach us by chiding Shuklambar Brahmachari. Because Shuklambar Brahmachari wanted to watch the Rasa Leela dance inside Shiva's Angan, night time. Nobody allowed there. But you want to take, by praying unto the lotus feet of Shiva, somehow we wanted to manage himself inside the room, but Mahaprabhu could realize some outsider there. Mahaprabhu could realize that some outsider must be there. That's why I am not getting enjoyment. What happens? What happens? Finally it was detected that Shuklambar Brahmachari wanted to watch the Rasa Leela of Sriman Mahaprabhu. When Shuklambar Brahmachari came out, then Mahaprabhu started speaking heavily. What do you think? You think that you are doing austerity and penances, that's why you can get me? You think you are drinking milk only, so you can get me? Payo pane more nahi pai. By drinking milk you cannot get me. Follow what I say. So, those demons, they are doing austerity and penances, heavy austerity and penances. And most of the demons, they like to get mukti. But Prabhupada speaking, mukti is nothing but another phase of bhakti. It is indirectly we can say it is also bhakti. Bhakti, because your mukti is one kind of enjoyment. Because your mukti, your target to get mukti is your own enjoyment. You like to enjoy mukti. But devotee, they never think that way. But a devotee never think that way. What is the conception of a devotee? Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted to show us. What Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted to show us? Tomar sevaye dukho hai jato seho to param sukh. Any amount of trouble I need to face, any amount of trouble I need to face, O Bhagavan, any amount of trouble I need to face, in course of your seva, it is happily granted by me. I grant happily. I have no separate conception. I am less interested about bhukti, mukti, austerity, finances, what I can do. Only I like to serve Bhagavan. Only I like to serve Bhagavan. What I can do? That's why many times Prabhupada used to say, Aradhito jadi tapasas Hari tatoskim, Naradhito jadi haris tapasas tatoskim, Antarbahir jadi tapasas tatoskim, Nantarbahir hari, Nantarbahir jadi hari tapasas tatoskim. If Bhagavan is satisfied with me, accepting my seva, what I can do by exhibiting, by showing my austerity and penances. And even after undergoing austerity and penances, if I cannot satisfy Bhagavan, what is the utility of my austerity and penances? What is the utility of my austerity and penances if inside and outside Bhagavan is not there? Or if Bhagavan is outside, always there, what I can do with austerity and penances? Very, very secret judgment. Mahaprabhu started chiding. What do you think? What do you think? That you are drinking milk, you are doing austerity and penances so you can get me, see me. What do you think? Mahaprabhu started chiding him. I mean, actually wanted to chide us wanted to teach us by chiding. Mahaprabhu started speaking, even demons, they are also doing austerity. So what? Even those demons, they are doing austerity and penances. So what? What do you think? Paya pare mohe nahi paye. Paya pane more nahi paye. Ushuro tap kare. Even those demons, they are also they are going to follow, the way of austerity and penances. What is the result, ultimate result? That's why those who are in favor of bhukti or mukti, because I already told, mukti is the other face of bhukti. Why Hiranyakashipu would like to do austerity and penances? Our honorable Brahma speaking, "Ho Asura, your austerity and penances is unparalleled, unbeaten. Na bhutam na bhavishvati. Nobody done before in this creation, or nobody going to do this kind of, it's impossible, next to impossible. But Hiranyakashipu could not get any bhakti. But still Brahma wanted to praise him. It is one kind of cheating. It is one kind of cheating, Brahma speaking. Na bhutam na bhavishvati. Hiranyakashipu doing tapasya. Ultimately he want to enjoy his life. He never like to die. Ravan doing austerity and penances because he like to get control over 14 world. There is a condition. They like to enjoy more. So their austerity and penances, because their austerity and penances is the future plan and program to get more and more enjoyment in their life. That is there is no question of any seva. So any Mayavadi going to enjoy, they like to enjoy their submerged with Bhagavan. They like to enjoy submerged with Bhagavan. But is there any question of any seva? No question of any seva. So what is the utility? What we can do with that? So a real devotee, a pure devotee, who has 100% faith in Bhagavan and Guru Vaishnava, they never accept bhukti, mukti, siddhi, they never like to get. Because all one kind of cheating, I already told you can remember. I already remember. Agyan kone, agyan tamer naam kohiye koittab, dharmartha kam mukha adi ei sab, tar muddhe moksha vancha koittab pradhan, jaha hoite, Krishna bhakti hoy antodhyan. Krishna bhakti get vanished in front of this Chaturbhaga, Dharma, Artha, Kam, Mukha. What we can do with this? Bhakti, Mukti, all different kind of pisachi, witches. Usually jivas get defeated from the track of bhakti. They cannot even believe Bhagavan. Eternal presence of Bhagavan, Bhagavan Dham, Nam, they don't believe. So, those who are Mukta Purush, Mukta Opi, Lelaya Vigraham Kitva Bhajanti Bhagavan, this sloka is there. So, those Mukta Purush, so those who are Mukta Purush, so those Mukta Purush, they are not, those who are Mukta in true sense, those who are Mukta, I mean those who are getting Bhakti, Sarupane Bhavasya Mukti, Sarupane Bhakti, Seva. So those who are genuinely Mukta Purush, those who are artificial Mukta Purush, I am not speaking about them. Those who are really Mukta Purush, they are less interested about enjoying the stage of Mukti. They are going to reject both Bhog and Tag. They like to reject both Bhoga and Tyaga. To go out of the conception of bhakti or mukti, to go out of the conception of bhakti and mukti can help you to get bhakti, bhakti and mukti. To go out of the conception of bhakti and mukti is very good. This can help you to get bhakti. Otherwise, big problem will be there. This is our ultimate target, to get bhakti. Any artificial, mentally concocted conception cannot be called as dharma. There are so many spiritual leaders, time to time they appear in the world to destroy Bhagavad Dharma. In the name of Bhagavad Dharma, in the name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Asrita, taken shelter, they are preaching all wrong what Mahaprabhu never told. Mahaprabhu never told what they are speaking all the time. That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur told that they are going in preaching field, but they are not established in the acharan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They don't understand the actual teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They never like to approach one pure sadhu because their target is different. They are going in preaching field, they are not established in the acharam Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They themselves don't know what is the actual teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but they are going in preaching field for preaching. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, they are going to speak just the opposite of what Mahaprabhu told. Bhaktivinoda Thakur told, they are preaching just the opposite of what told by Mahaprabhu, was spoken by Mahaprabhu. They are just speaking the opposite of what Mahaprabhu told. This way, Bhaktivinoda was speaking, the whole world going to enter into dark ignorant. Going to enter. Nobody going to search out the solution. Nobody interested. Everybody. They think it is their bhajan. But Bhaktivinoda was speaking, they are going to speak just opposite of what Mahaprabhu told. Acharan is also opposite. So as a result, big amangal coming down on us, those who are living on this earth. Big amangal coming in our life. What to do? Bhakti glorification we can find in all Shastra, even those who are, even those who are Sahajiya, Mayavadi, they are not ready to accept this exact way of Bhakti. They are not. They are less interested. They ignore. Yesterday I was discussing this point under the guidance of Sanatana Goswami Path. Those Maha-Upanishad and Mahapurans, they are giving advice to Gopakumar about the glorification of Bhakti from different angles. Atma Ramasya Bhagavad Kipaya Bhakta Sangataha Santyajya Brahmanishtatyam Bhakti Margam Vishanti Ataha. This Mahaprabhu already told, you can remember, discussion took place between Sarvam Bhattacharya and Mahaprabhu, Sanatana Goswami and Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu told the same thing. Mahaprabhu wanted to quote this sloka from Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, Atma Ramasya Munayo Nirganthya Upi Urukrami. Atma Ramasya Munayo Nirganthya Upi Urukrami Kurvanti Ahetukim Bhaktim Ittham Bhuto Gunaham Hari. This sloka discussion was there between Mahaprabhu and Sarvam Bhattacharya, or Mahaprabhu and Sanatana Goswami. Also Mahaprabhu told to Sanatana Goswami from different angle. Atma Ramasya Bhagavat Kipaya Bhakta Sangataha Santyajya Brahmanishtatyam Bhakti Margam Vishanti Ataha. Jad Brahma Kritinishtayapi Vinasavayati Vinana Bhogoi Apaiti Namo Spurane Natati Parabdha Karmeta Viroti Vedaha Yad Brahma Sakshad Kritinishtayapi Vinasamayati Vinana Bhogoi. I already told. So, Jad Brahma Sakshat Kritinishtayapi Nishtha Atma Ramasya Bhagavat Kipaya Bhakta Sangataha. Those who are Atmaram, by the mercy of Bhagavat Kipa, by the association of devotees, Bhakta Sangataha, Shantyajya Brahmanishtam. They are going to leave Brahmanishtha to enter into Bhakti Marg, to do the seva of their absolute. Many such examples is there, I already told. Chatusan, there, Navajogendo giving different kind of advice of bhakti to Nimi Maharaj. Many such examples, or Shukadev Goswami also. Shukadev Goswami also. Shukadev Goswami also speaking this. So, It is written document in Bhagavatam and different Purans, where we have documents that even after leaving Brahmanistha, they are busy to serve Bhagavan. It is possible. They are going to leave everything and going to take shelter unto the lotus feet of Bhagavan. In 11th canto, Bhagavan speaking to Uddhavji Maharaj, Uddhav, in 11th canto, Uddhav speaking to Bhagavan, Uddhav speaking to Bhagavan, He Kamal Luchan, those who are feeling Brahma Anubhav, Paramahansa, they are going to accept your lotus feet. Follow. Athato Ananda Dhugam, Uddhaji Maharaj speaking in 11th canto. Athato Ananda Dhugam Padambujam Hamsaha Srairan Aravinda Lochana. Athato Ananda Dhugam Padambujam Hamsaha Srairan Naravinda Luchanam. Athato Ananda Dhugam Padambujam Hamsaha Srairan Aravindo Luchanam. Is possible. If somebody asking, why they are feeling this kind of tendency, why they are going to show, why those Paramahansa, Mukta Purush, Paramahansa, why they are going to express this kind of mood, tendency, pravritti. Sanatana Goswami speaking, by the mercy of Bhagavad Kripa, because Satsanga available by the Kripa of Bhagavan. Satsanga prapate pungvir bhovir sukriti purva sanchita. Satsanga prapate pungvir bhovir sukriti purva sanchita. In Bengali also we know. Bengali or Hindi, Tulsidas ji also. Bina satsanga tarain koi Ram kripa binu tarain Sulabana swai. Tulsidas is speaking. And our Shastra all speaking. Satsanga prapate pungbhir bhavir sukriti purva sanjita. Binu satsanga tarain koi Ram kripa binu sulabh swai. Ram kripa binu sulabh swai. Without Ram kripa, Bhagavan can arrange. Baldavji Maharaj waiting and watching us. He is Anantadev, na? Baldavji Maharaj waiting and watching us. If we are feeling disgusted with the material world, we want to get a clue of their absolute truth. We like to get Guru, Sadguru. Then it is the duty of Baldavji Maharaj, Anantadev, to arrange Sadguru in my life according to my previous sanskar. It is the duty of Baldavji Maharaj. Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, Bhatma Padasya Guru, Chaitya Guru, all Baldavji Maharaj coming in these different forms. In different forms they are coming. So, Bhagavad Kripa means Bhakta Kripa. Bhagavad Kripa means Bhakta Kripa. So, by the desire, by the Kripa of Bhagavan, Bhakta Sangha, by chance, if somebody getting appropriate sadhu Sangha, then they can develop this kind of tendency. Everybody not. Bhagavad, by the mercy of Bhagavad Gita, by the mercy of Bhagavan, if somebody getting Bhakta Sangha, like the case of Sukdev Goswami, getting the association of that disciple of Brihad Goswami. Brihad Goswami going to make one plan. What is the plan? Brihad Goswami is sure about it that somehow if Sukdev Paramahansa by birth going to hear some glories of Bhagavan, all the Leela and the beauties of Bhagavan, then he can feel attraction to come here. It's quite natural. It is quite natural. So, with this plan, our Brihad Goswami wanted to send some devotee, disciple. He is going to recite Bhagavad Sloka in front of Sukdev Goswami. Brihad Goswami, it is the standing instruction of Brihad Goswami that don't disturb him, wherever Sukdev is there, you go and reciting this sloka from Bhagavatam. Surely he can feel attraction for that. That is why it is the famous sloka in Bhagavatam. Many times he recited before, Baraha Piram Natavarabapu Karnayo Kornikaram Viddadabhasa Kanakakopisam Vajayan Tinchamalam Randhanu Venu Adaro Sudaya Purayana Gopavindai Bindaranam Sapadaramanam Pravishad Gita Kirti Ahokiyam Stana Kalakutam Jighamsaya Apayaya Jadapya Ashadhi Leve Gotim Dhatruchitam Tato Anyam Kangbadayalum Saranam Bhaja. It's possible. This two sloka, only after reciting, the Brahmanistha gone, Brahmanistha broken, because he was only concentrating Brahma, he has no information about the surrounding situation even. Follow. So, now you are bound to come back. Chatushan also, after hearing some glories of Bhagavan and beauties of Bhagavan from Brahma, they also wanted to take darshan of the lotus feet of Bhagavan, so they wanted to go. And Navajogendra, they are speaking all Bhagavad Tattva Vigyan. Navajogendra, they are speaking all Bhagavad Tattva Vigyan in front of Nimi Maharaj. So how we can say he is not devotee? Surely devotee. Atma Tattva Vid. They are speaking HariKatha. Chatushan, Navajogendra. And also, they are speaking this way. So it is possible. I already told Atmaram Opi, Lilaya Vigraham Kritva. Those who are Atmaram, they sometime taking a body to do Hari Bhajan. Atmaram Opi, Lilaya Vigraham Kritva. Sometimes they are doing bhajan, or in Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 87 chapter, I told, This is written in 87th chapter, 10th canto. Nivritam arun manokshadira jogo juyo hujiyo munayo upasate tadarayo pijoju smarana striya urugendo bhoga bhuja danda vishakta diyo vayamapite sama samadhi sangri saroj sudha. To get the lotus feet from the lotus feet of Krishna, Samadrisho Angri Saroj Sudha. Some Rishi Muni, they are concentrating on the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Nivita Marun, very early in the morning, Nivita Marun Manaksha, Dido, very with full concentration. They are going to think about Bhagavan. He is the Munayu Pasati. Are those Arayu, those who are enemies, they also, out of their enmity, continuously they are thinking about Bhagavan. Tadarayo pijoyo smaranat. Arayo, meaning those enemies, they are also thinking, but negative way anyway. Surely we cannot think that way. Arayo pijoyo smaranat. By thinking negative way, but still they are getting mukti. Or those gopikas in Vrindavan, they are feeling tremendous attraction by watching your wide chest, and ajanulambita bhujo. So they are feeling aprakita kama to get your embrace or to embrace you. Follow. Striyo urugendo bhoga bhuja danda vishakta dhiyo vayamapite sama samadhisangri saroja sudha. Shrutigam, they are speaking, we like to get the same opportunity, the Shrutayo, the Shruti speaking, we also want to get the same opportunity like those gopikas. We want to get the embrace of Bhagavan. Vayamapite sama samadesho angri saroja sudha. We like to enjoy the nectarian lotus feet of Bhagavan. Very. So, Mukta yopi lilaya vigraham kritva bhagavantam bhajanti. I already told. Mukta yopi. So Mukta yopi lilaya vigraham kritva bhagavantam bhajanti. In Vedanta Sutta also you can find Mukto upasripat. Mukto upasripat. This you can get. Or Mukta yopi lilaya vigraham kitva bhagavantam bhajanti. Are Maharaj, if mukti means you become Brahma, then how it is possible that we see this Shastra Siddhanta, that Mukta yopi lilaya, Mukta means, according to Mayavadi, Mukta means they become Brahma. But in their own sampradaya, there is one proverb. Everybody knows that Shankaracharya, after leaving body, again came back to write something, to preach something. Then if Shankaracharya become Brahma, Brahma Lord, if Shankaracharya become Brahma, then how it is possible for Shankaracharya to come again? So their conception is not clear. They cannot clearly speak. And here according to Shastra, Mukta yopi lilaya vigraham kitva bhagavantam bhajanti. According to the Vedanta Sutta, Mukto upasripat. this sloka. All those going to prove that there is misconception among Mayavadis about mukti. Atma Ramascho Bhagavad Kipaya Bhakta Sangataha Santyajya Brahmanishta Yad Brahmanishta Kritinishthaya. This is the conception. So, if somebody is asking how they are going to develop this kind of intensity, those mukta, the answer is there by Bhagavad Kripa. Bhagavad Kripa means Bhakti Kripa. Bhakti Kripa means association must be there, good association, satsanga. And satsanga is the most rare thing. Satsanga is the more and more rare thing in this world. Satsanga is the more and more, very, very typical at present. At present, satsanga is so impossible, almost impossible. Satsanga almost impossible to get at present due to massive mispitching. Due to massive mispitching, satsanga is really rare at present. And from Haribhakti Vilas, we can quote one document. You are bound to believe. You are bound to believe because I am going to quote from Haribhakti Vilas. Devaraj, Sargaraj Indra, the king of heaven, Indra Maharaj speaking. Indra Maharaj speaking that Kalau Bhagavatam Nama Durlabam Naiva Labhyate Brahmo Rudro Padat Krishtam Guruna Kathitam Mama. Follow what I say. Indra speaking, I mean the quotation of Indra given in Haribhakti Vilas. Indra Maharaj speaking that in Kalikal, Mahabhagavat, Vaishnav, this Bhagavatam Nama Durlabam Naiva Labhyate is almost rare. Is almost rare. Bhagavat, Mahabhagavat, Vaishnav, Kalau, almost rare. Big Brahma speaking, Indra Dev, Sargaraj Indra, the king of heaven speaking, Kalau Bhagavatam Nama Durlabam Naiva Labhyate. It's impossible to get. Brahmo Rudra Pradat Kishtam Guruna Kathitam Mamam. The title Mahabhagavat is more and more and more superior to all the titles available in this 14th world. Like the post of Brahma, like the post of Indra, Varun, Rudra, is more and more, far. Guruna Kachitama, my Gurudev, Brihaspati told me. Indra Maharaj speaking, my Gurudev told me. The Guru of Indra Maharaj is Brihaspati. Kalau Bhagavatam Nama Durlabam Naiva Labhyate. Brahma Rudra Pradotkishtam Utkishtam. Guruna Kachitam. But don't think otherwise. If you think, okay, it is written so, there is no Bhagavat, not that. The commentary we can get that this is particular Kalikal. It is for general. It is all written for general Kalikals. Of course, some impact we can expect in this Kalikal also. Not that this Kalikal is unaffected by Maya, full of Maya. But still it is good, because in this particular Kalikal, golden avatar there, Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So, Kali going to play some trick is okay, but still, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada, all Rup, Sanatan, Bhatta Raghunath, Raghunath, all Mahabhagavad, Maha Bhagavatam, Haridas Thakur, all, Srinivas, all Mahabhagavad, they all came. So, this comment given by Indra Maharaj surely not applicable for this particular Kalikal, because this Kalikal, Bhagavan Krishna Chaitanya appeared, but still, we cannot say this Kali is unaffected by Maya. Maya is there, but still is far better than other Kalikals. So, if we say at present there is no Mahabhagavat in the world, all over the world, no Bhagavat, then it is wrong Siddhanta. Kalau Bhagavatam nama durlabam naiva labhrati brahma ruddha padat kishtam guruna kathitam mama. There is the conception. Also, we know from Bhagavatam, Shukdev Goswami is speaking, Hey Maharaj, Parikshit Maharaj, Tulayam lave napi na sargam na punarbhavam bhagavad sangi sangasyamartanam kimuta shishaha. Tulayam lave napi. Even we are less interested to compare even a bit. Even a bit. We don't like to compare even a bit. Sarga, the question of attaining Sarga, Apnar Bhava, Nirvishesh Brahmagati, Tulayam Labenapi, na Sargam na Apunar Bhavan, na Apunar Bhavam. After this life, I can never take bath, this kind of conception, or I can go to Sarga. Oh, it's all cheap thing, very cheap, very cheap. Very cheap thing. Tulayam lavena api sargam na punarbhavam apunarbhavam Bhagavad sangi sangasya martanam kimuta. What kind of benediction we can expect more effective than? What kind of benediction we can what kind of benediction we can think more effective than to get the association of Bhagavad Bhakta. What not possible by Bhagavad Sangha, Bhagavad Bhakti Sangha. Everything what not. Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Sastre Koi, Labamattu Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Hoy. Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote in his commentary, has written in his commentary, Sarva Siddhi means the ultimate target of, our ultimate target, Krishna Prem, also can be had, can be achieved. Tulayam lave napi na sargam na apunarbhavam bhagavad sangi sangasya martanam kimutasisa. What more effective benediction or blessing or, can be there in our life than to get the scope of sadhu sangha. Many such sloka in Bhagavatam, Najatra Vaikunta Katha Sudhapaga, Na Sadhavo Bhagavatahas Tadasraya, Najatro Yogesa Makha Mahotsava, Suresa Loko Yopi Na Vaishasebbatam. There are so many documents in 5th canto. Najatra Vaikunta Katha Sudhapaga, where there is no scope of hearing Harikatha, Najatra Vaikunta Katha Sudhapaga, where there is no question of getting the association of Bhagavat Sadhu. Na Sadhavo Bhagavataha Tadasraya Bhagavad Asrito Maha Vaishnav. If no Vaishnav there, then why should I go there? Najatra Vaikunta Katha Sudhapaga Na Sadhavo Bhagavataha Tadasraya Najatra Yogyesa Makha Mahotsava, where there is no Yogyesa Makha Mahotsava. Mahotsav, Yogya Mahotsav not there. Yogyesa Makha Mahotsava. Nitto Git. Mahotsava means Nitto Git, Kirtan, Bhagavad Katha, Nayatro Yogyesa Makha Mahotsava. Maha Mahotsav. Maha Mahotsav doesn't mean only distribution of sweet ball, paramanna, chana rasa, not that. Mahotsav is distribution of prema among all the audience, those who have come here with full faith to get Amrita. Like the case of Gokarniji Maharaj. Gokarniji Maharaj, also next week I can see, Gokarnaji Maharaj took birth from one Gomata. So taking birth is not big issue. Taking birth is not so big issue, but Shabhav, Gokarniji Maharaj is topmost Vaishnava Brahman, topmost. You can never compare with anybody. So powerful. So, Yogyesa Makha Mahotsavaha, this means big assembly, Bhagavad Sabha, where Harikatha, Kirtan of Nayatra Yogyesa Makha Mahotsava. So if it be, even if it be heavenly planet, Suresulok, even if it be heavenly planet, but still, Navaisha Shebhatam, we are not ready to go there, not like to stay there. We don't like to stay there, we are less interested. So you see, there is the condition. So Sanatana Goswami is speaking, Atma Ramasya Bhagavat Kripaya Bhakta Sangataha Santyajya Brahmanishtatvam Bhakti Margam Vishanti Ataha. The glorification of Sadhu Sangha is top to bottom all, from starting to end. Krishna Bhaktir Janma Mool Hoy Sadhu Sangha. It is the very root cause. It is the very root cause of getting Krishna Bhakti. Very root cause. Krishna Bhaktir Janma Mool Hoy Sadhu Sangha. It is the significance. Tatparya, what is the significance of this saying? It is the nature of Bhagavan. It is the very nature of Bhagavan that Bhagavan always like to glorify devotees and devotion. It is the nature of Bhagavan. It is the nature, very nature of Bhagavan. Bhagavan like to glorify devotion and devotees. Always busy. That is why, time to time, those Atmaram, that is why time to time, some Atmaram, that is why. Why? Because Bhagavan always like to glorify devotion and devotees. It is the nature of Bhagavan. We become very busy. That is why, time to time, some Atmaram, those who are Atmaram, they also enjoy the Kripa of Bhagavan. Bhagavan like to do something by the help, example, wanted to set some example, Atmaram, so they are also getting Kripa sometime. Actually Atmaram mean Atmani Ramate iti Atmaram, those who are busy in themselves, those who are concentrating in themselves, Atmaram. So, Those Atmaram, they are also getting some benefit time to time. Those Atmaram, like Sukdev Goswami, by getting the association of devotee, they are feeling some enjoyment. They can reach up to this, super fine conception. They can reach up to this super fine conception that bhakti is all in all. They become very clever, very fine judgment. They can feel that mukti is very cheap in front of bhakti. They can realize this point, and after that, they are like to throw away mukti and like to accept bhakti to serve Bhagavan from heart. You can remember the sloka spoken by Brahmaji Maharaj. Gyane prayasa mudavasya namanti eva jivanti sanmukuritam bhavadiya vartam sanetsita sutigatam tonuvang manovir je prayaso ajitopi jitopi yoshis toi srilokyam. Bhagavan Brahma also speakingly. So, it is the nature of Parameshwar. Bhagavan Brahma also speaking. Bhagavan Shankar also, time to time we can find different slokas in Bhagavatam. Shankar Bhagavan also giving advice to those pracheta. We can. So, it's called Rudra Gita. Gita is between different. Gopi Gita, Garba Gita, Rudra Gita, Venu Gita, and Gopi Gita, so many. So, Gita means sung by someone. Gita means like song. And the song, when sung by somebody, it becomes Gita. So it is a Gita, we can Bhagavad Gita. So this way, all different kind of conception prevailing is the question of realization. So, after realizing the glories of bhakti, getting the taste of bhakti, the nectarian taste, nectar, amrita, muktanam upi siddhyanam narayana parayanaha sudurlabha prashantu atma kotishopi mahamuni. This slok is very, very common slok from 6th canto, Muktanam upi siddhyanam. Muktanam upi siddhyanam. Narayana parayanaha. Sudurlabha prashantvatma kotishopi mahamuni. Among all mukto, muktanam upi siddhyanam. If you like to search out Narayan Paran is very, 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 very rare. Sudurlabha prashantvatma kotishopi mahamuni. Kotishopi mahamuni. So Atmaram, time to time, they are going to get some special kripa Bhagavan. Bhagavan, they want to glorify devotion and devotees. So, those Atmaram, they are also sometimes getting this kind of golden opportunity to get the association of devotee, and they totally switch over to devotional faith. Follow what I say. It's very rare, but still possible. Rare. They are very clear. So, that is why we find this sloka, from Bhagavad Gita Mahapuran, is spoken by Brahma in front of Parameshwar Krishna. Brahma speaking. Gyane prayasa mudapasya namanti eva. All my effort to run in the way of knowledge, Gyan, I like to throw it, because it is not favorable of bhakti. Jnane prayasam udavasya. I like to throw away long distance. Udapasya. Jnane prayasam udapasya namanti eva. I like to submit. Namanti eva bin. Now I like it more practical to submit unto your lotus feet. Jnane prayasam udapasya namanti eva. Eva, Jnane prayas, same thing I started with. If we are going to throw Jnane prayas, okay, but what will go and come? Namanti eva, submission is very important. And submission, you cannot show submission until and unless you realize the glories of submission. You don't know what is submission. That's why Mayavadi, they have no idea. Mayavadi, they have no submission. Even they are accepting Guru. They are accepting Guru in their own sampradaya. But they are accepting Guru. They are also accepting Guru. But their conception of, they are also accepting Guru, Mayavadis. But their conception of accepting Guru is one kind of funny. But they are accepting, their conception of accepting Guru in their life is one kind of funny. Because what is the conception? If Guru is Brahmanishta, Brahma Prapta, if Guru is already attaining the post of Brahma, surely he cannot advise me anything. If I am going to accept one Guru who is already accepting Brahma, then surely he cannot give a, there is Brahma realization, so he cannot give it. So, whom to accept as Guru? The funny conception, anavagatok, Guru Swap, anavagato Swap. Meaning those who have no idea about Brahma Tattva, I mean full realization not attained as yet, they can act as Guru. Anavagato Swat. This is a foolish conception. So, Jnane prayasa mudapasya namanti eva. Namanti means submission. Because without submission, no other way. Or, after submission, what you are supposed to do? Jnane prayasa mudapasya namanti eva. Jivanti, how you can lead your life? Jivanti, shanmukharitam bhavadiya vartam. Shan means shat, sadhu. I can stay in front of sadhu to hear, continuously hear your nectarian harikatha. So, Jnane prayasa mudavasya namanti eva, eva means affirmative. Namanti eva, because without submission, nobody can understand all Bhagavad Siddhanta. That's why different kind of question coming. Why Maharaj not speaking this way? Why Maharaj not avoiding this? But they don't know because they have no submission. No. If at all there is submission, then they can realize what I mean to say. They cannot realize. They have some doubts and suspicion. It is their demand. It is their demand that I must speak about those Mayavadis. Those who are already against Gauriya Math, Gauriya devotee, they expect, oh, Maharaj not speaking, why? I am not compelled. I am not bound to speak about them because my Guru Padma told, if I speak about Guru Prabhupada, it is all complete. I need not touch. Prabhupada is Vaikuntha Vani. So, I am not compelled, I am not bound to speak. Because I am speaking about Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Why should I speak? To misguide people? They are so blind, they have no inclination. They are so blind, that I don't know when they can open their eyes. Even after hearing thousands of harikatha, I can discuss this point when I can get scopa in offline. So, Brahma speaking, the futile efforts, my futile efforts in the way of knowledge, my futile efforts in the way of knowledge, I can throw far away. Jnane prayasam udavasya namanti. And I can show submission. Without submission, infinity period you can go on hearing. Maybe you are materially intelligent, but for infinity period you can hear, but still you cannot digest, you cannot realize. You cannot realize. I can put guarantee. Where is the only way? Tad vidhi paripateno paripasnano sevaya. Tad vidhi, know it for sure. Bhagavan speaking to Arjun. Tad vidhi, be it sure. Tad vidhi panipateno paripasnano sevaya. Upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattadarshina. Those who are self-realized soul, tattadarshi purus, they can surely share their knowledge with you, direct feeling. Provided provided you can satisfy three conditions. What is that? Pranipat, exact submission without any hypocrisy, duplicity. Pranipat, paripasno, genuine question related to your survival of your real self. Your society don't have this kind of, mood. That's why your society is blind. Who can give knowledge to whom? Because you all are blind. You all are blind now. Who can give knowledge to him? Somebody can memorize, Shastra and speak in front of public, but realized soul not there. You show me one realized soul in your society. You show me one. Only one. You cannot see. Because you are busy with material things. Because you are busy with all material things. You are less interested about the survival of your real self. You like to travel this 14 worlds, life after life. This is your target. So you are making so big arrangement, plan and program to go against Guru Varga. That is your program. So you can get your every action has its equal and opposite reaction. Every action has its equal and opposite reaction. So you cannot avoid reaction. Maybe you have money power, but I am sure you cannot avoid reaction. The supreme authority of this whole devotional field, infinity world, that is Balaji Maharaj Nityananda, Ananta Devi is there, he can give punishment. You cannot avoid. Whatever position you are holding, money power you can have, huge amount of money power. That is even coming 200 years, 500 years, if you sit and doing next to nothing, you can go on eating. That amount of money there, but you are not utilizing. Bhagavan Guru Vaishnava Seva. So punishment must come. No father can avoid punishment. Be careful. So Brahma speaking, that I can get the scope to hear your nectarian HariKatha, Sadhu Sange Krishna Nam, ei matro chai, Sangsar jiniti ar kono vastu nai. Bhaktivinoda Thakur writing. Sadhu Sangha Krishna Nam. We want only one thing, one golden opportunity. What is that? We like to stay among sadhu and like to hear HariKatha, do chant HariKatha Kirtan. That is the topmost opportunity expected by Vritrasur. Who not? Everybody. Who not? Everybody. All their experience. Oh, we like to get satsanga, Maharaj. Demigods also like to take birth in India, Bharat. If at all there is any auspicious activities, Shukriti, oh Bhagavan, please allow us to take birth in India to do your bhajan, those demigods. It is a prayer of demigods. So you have no information about it. You are busy with material things. How you can get benefit? How you can get benefit? Who is responsible for that? Guru Vaishnava? Prabhupada is responsible? Bhaktivinoda Thakur is responsible? Our Guru Varga? I am responsible for that? No. Because you are not accepting, no? But I can do. So, namanti eva jivanti, how I can live? I can live among Vaishnavas, I can stay. Among Vaishnavas. In the midst of Vaishnavas, I can say, I like to stay with all Vaishnavas. So, Gaine prayasam udavasya namanti eva jivanti sanmukharitam bhavadiyo vartan. Bhavadiyo mane bhava. Bhavadiyo vartan mane your katha. Bhavadiyo varta mane your, all your topics we can hear. Bhavadiyo vartam. Sthanes sitaha mean sadhugan sakha, Vishwanath Chakravarti was speaking. Sthanes sitaha mean to stay with all sadhus. Sthanes in front of sadhus. Sthanes sitaha mean sadhugan shakase sthitaha. In front of sadhus we can say. Or I can go on hearing nectarian HariKatha by my ears. Tani sthitaha srutigatam. Srutigatam. I can hear all nectarian HariKatha by my oral reception, the ear. Srutigatam tanubang manobhi. By body, speech and mind, I can show my submit. If there is any duplicity in my submission, then I cannot come out successful in my life. We must be very cautious, we must be very alert about this announcement. We cannot come out successful. So, we know Muktanam Opisiddhyanam Narayana Parayanaha Sudurlabha Prashantu Atma Kotishupi Mahamani. Crores of such devotees, Muktanam Opisiddhyanam Narayana Parayanaha, all among Mukta, among Mukta all Siddhas, among all these Siddhas, crores, of such, it is very rare to get one Krishna Bhakta, Sudurlabha. Shubhane, not only rare, the most rare, Sudurlabha, Prashantu Atma, a devotee of Krishna, Vishnu Bhagavan, is Prashantu Atma. They have no anxiety, no burning condition, nothing. They are peaceful very, because there is no matter. That's why they are feeling happy. That's why they are feeling happy. Sudurlabha Prashantu Atma. Prashantu Atma. Crores of such, population. Among them, one Krishna Bhakta who is Prashantu Atma, Sudurlabha. Very rare. Now you understand the glories of Bhakti Devi. Now Sanatana Goswami wanted to write so many, Sanatana Goswami wanted to solve so many intricate subject matter which is impossible for us to understand. So, common people, they have no idea about it. Muktaschasho, taya shaktya, Satchidananda Dehitam. prapitaste bhajante tvam tadrishai karunair harim. What? You hear again, muktasyasho taya shaktya. What is it? Muktasyasho taya shaktya Satchidananda dehitam prapitaste bhajante tvam tadrishai karunair harim. Mean all those mukta, those who are already free, by the power of Bhagavad Shakti, I mean Bhakti. Bhakti is the Shakti. I already discussed how it is possible for them to get Bhakti Shakti. So, Sanatana Goswami is writing, those who are mukta, I mean those Mahapuran and Mahapurushas speaking to Gopakumar, those muktas, they also by the power of Shakti of Bhagavan, they can get Satchidananda Deho, they can attain Satchidananda Sarir, and they can develop, they can get Aprakito Dehendriya Dara by the help of their Aprakito sense organ, hearing organ. They all can go on doing Savan Kirtan. This is their topmost Haribhajan. Savan Kirtan Adi Rup. Because Savan Kirtan can be treated as the topmost of all. Because those who are Paramahansa, pure devotees, usually they are interested to do Savan Kirtan. They are expressing more and more interest in Savan Kirtan because all other limbs of bhakti, all other limbs of bhakti is completely available here in Nam Sankirtan. Completely. This is the condition. So they are also doing Haribhajan by the help of their aprakita sense organs, mind, everything. In the first part of this Brihad Bhagavatamrita, it is written by Sanatana Goswami Pad that I like to again quote. It's more important for you to realize. What is that? Sanatana Goswami writing in Brihad Bhagavatamrita that Krishna Bhakti Shudha Panat Teho Daihika Visrute. After hearing continuous HariKatha Kirtan from heart, not artificial mode of hearing, Krishna Bhakti Shudha Panat Deho Daihika Visrute. In course of your hearing HariKatha and chanting Harinam, when you can forget all of your body and body related things, Krishna Bhakti Shudha Panat Deho Dahiko Vishrita, you can forget anything, everything. Tesam, for them, Krishna Bhakti Shudha Panat Deho Dahiko Vishrita, Tesam, for them, externally we can see they have externally we can see they have material body and sense organ, everything. Krishna Bhakti Shudha Bhana Deho Dahiko Vishite Tesam Panchabhuti Dehopi. Though externally we can find them in material body, but still there is Satchidananda Rupata. They can get Satchidananda Sarup. So, you should remember, Muktascha Shotaya Saktya Satchidananda Dehitam Prapitaste Bhajante Tang tadrishvai karanair harim. This way, those who are Mukta Purush, by the help of Bhagavad Sakti, they can attain Satchidanandamaya Sarir and Aprakito. By the help of that Aprakito Deha Indriyo, they can go on doing this Nam, Sankirtan, everything. Aprakito Vastu Gobu, Prakito Gochornoy. If you think that, well, by the help of this material body and mind, I can achieve Bhagavan, then you are number one foolish idiot. It's not possible. So somehow you will have to obey. If not, how long you can live? You can challenge me, you can go to court, you can apply so many, you can apply your money power, but ultimately you are failure. Externally you are successful because you are not giving response to me. You think I am a dog and you are elephant, but just opposite. Just opposite. Don't think that way. By money power you cannot say we are elephant. By spiritual power you can say that we are elephant. Somebody going to misuse this word of Prabhupada. Oh, Hathi chale bazaar mein, kutta bhije hagar mein. Okay, you like to make Guru Vaishnava as dog because they are shouting na, to rectify you. You think yourself you are elephant because you have money power. But just opposite. Because opposite will happen. You don't know. Follow. So, now, it's very important thing. Those Mahapunishad and Puran, Mahapuran speaking, Shatmaramata tu ahankar tyago matrenapi siddhati. Follow. Shatmaramata. I can split up because sometimes you can be in confusion, you cannot understand. It's very difficult. We don't. Sha Atmaramata. I mean personal Atmaram Baba. Sha Atmaramata. Tu ahankaro tyago matrena siddhati. This Atmaramata, this Atmaram Baba, immediately you can get when all your false ego can go. But positive ego is available with devotee. Because Atmaram cannot say I am devotee. So any kind of false ego when get vanished, when disappear from the heart, then one Jivatma can get Atmaram, he can develop Atmaram. When he can see everything, no false ego, Jnananishto virakto va madbhakto va anavekshakaha shalinganam asramam stakta charet avidigochara. They are beyond any rules and regulation. They are beyond any restriction, Atmaram. Says, so Sanatana Goswami speaking, I mean those Mahapuran speaking, Shatmaramata, Sha Atmaramata, Tu, Kintu, Ahankaro Tyaga Matrena Siddhati. As and when you are going to leave all your false ego, gone from it. Immediately you can feel Atmaram. You can get satisfaction inside yourself. Atmani ramate iti Atmaram. Shukaro atibo tatyago matahas tattato vedibhi. Tattva vedibhi. Those who are tattvavid, they are speaking whenever you are going to leave your false ego, whenever you are going to leave your false ego, immediately then you can develop Atmaramata. It becomes Siddha Atma. And that kind of condition, that kind of stage, that kind of condition, that kind of stage, when you are totally devoid of false ego, one kind of feeling, one kind of a bliss, one kind of not transcendental bliss, but you can feel some, oh, now no pain. There, here, you can get some sukha. Sukha means bliss. But that sukha has no real existence. Try to realize. In this condition, when all your false ego become vanished, one kind of unknown bliss you can feel. But that bliss has no real existence. Only because there is no existence, only because there is no burning condition, only because no disturbance in your life, only because nobody can disturb you, that is one kind of happiness, bliss. But that happiness is because you are not disturbed by somebody. You are not feeling any disturbance. That is one kind of bliss. But that bliss has no real existence. Follow. Those tattvavid, suppose one man was there inside jail for 12 years. After 12 years is over, when he is going to get free, he is enjoying, he is feeling some enjoyment. But what is the ground of that enjoyment? No ground. Nobody going to give, where from he is getting enjoyment? It's itself. Follow. Follow what he says. Pain and pleasure all have some false background of false ego. Otherwise, there is no question of any pain and pleasure. Even if you are sent to any, if you are banished, like Napoleon Bonaparte was banished, he was banished in one Ireland. As per our criminal, as per criminal code, as per criminal, those who are doing criminal activities, they are sent to Andaman Nicobar Island. As per the Bishar of this criminal code. So there is no ground, but those mukta, in Gita also, Bhagavan wanted to clarify this point in 18th chapter, 12th chapter also you can find. So, Shatmaramata, Shatmaramata, tu ahamkaro tyaga matrena siddhati. Sukaro ativo tatyago mataha tattva vedibhi. Is very easy. Maybe you can think it is very, very hard, but it is very easy. Ahankar tag, ativo sukhakar. They can feel some bliss, but there is no ground of that bliss. Suppose one man given order, hang to death. I am giving an example because you cannot realize. Suppose one man is already given the order of hang to death, and President of India going to consider his application to excuse him. if President of India going to write one letter that I excuse him because he has his power, then he was about to reach that platform or already reached there. By chance that message coming, that President going to excuse him. In that case, now he is taken out of that platform. Sometimes it happens so. Sometimes it happens so. Some man, he was given punishment or hanged to death, but still he is not dying. Follow? Suppose he was giving hand to death, in rare case, but it happens so. If at the time of giving the knot in the neck, I mean when that heartless man going to give punishment as per the order of judge, somehow if he miss, but the throat is broken, in that case he can get again new life. Follow? You don't understand what I say. Suppose at the time of punishment, somehow he is by chance miracle is going to save. Then he cannot be giving punishment anymore. Follow what I say? In that case, what kind of enjoyment can be there inside the heart of that man? Externally we see there is no ground, really no ground, but he is going, because he is going to get new life, he can enjoy his life, that is why. So mukta sharamata, so aramata, aramata, tu ahankar tyaga matrena siddhati sukaro otivo tat tyago matahas tat tatto vedibhi. Tattvavid Purush, they are also going to explain this way. This way they are sometimes explaining this, but there is very, very deep subject matter. You will have to go, because you can feel not comfortable, because this discussion will have to go deep into philosophy. Next week I can discuss this point. Today actually we have no time to discuss. Only we can recite this sloka I started with. Vidyate hridaya ganthi siddhante sarva sangshayaha shiyante chvasya karmani drishto evatmanishvare vanchakalpaturusya kripasindu vyavacha patitanam pavunebho vaishnavbhyo namo.